guys, it's Anna from Dee's. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute snowman cut burlap wreath. For today's project, you're going to need a wire frame. On the snowman wreath I used a 14-inch frame, and right now I'm going to use a 16-inch frame. Either one will work. You're going to need 16 ball twist ties. You'll need a roll of 9-inch burlap. You can use 6-inch, you can use 12-inch. It'll just make your wreath a little bit smaller or a little bit larger. And it's a 10-yard roll. Then pick your favorite Christmas stems. I grabbed 3. Something to put in the middle. And then my favorite, 2 to 3 different ribbons. You're going to need about 2 to 3 yards of each. First, what you're going to do is attach your ball twist ties to your wire frame. All you do is put one on each crossbar and one in the middle of each section. You leave the twist tie balls together at the end, loop it through, and fold it over. The wire is strong enough that it'll hold it, and you can put stuff between it. It's kind of like a tie on a work wreath. So you just are going to go through and add that to every section. So this one's going to go right here in the middle. Fold it over. Back to the crossbar right there in the middle. Fold it over. And you're going to do that on the entire frame. After you're done attaching them, your wreath's going to look like this, and you're ready to twist in your burlap. You're going to take your burlap and cut it in those 10 to 12-inch strips. I don't measure them because I like them to be all different lengths, but you can measure them if you want. But you're going to cut the entire roll into strips like this. Now that you've got your burlap cut, you're going to twist it into the frame using those ties. I take 2 pieces of burlap for each set of ties. That fills it in really nicely. If you want it larger, you can always do more. I take the first piece and I leave it squared like this and just pinch it in the middle. Then the second piece I take on the diagonal. So I just bring 2 corners together so it's pointed. I lay them on top of each other, open up any set of the ties, and twist it in there. What's so nice about this is that the balls add decoration and fill in your wreath really well. Now I'm going to go through and do that in each set of ties. The burlap doesn't have to be in there perfect. You can always move it around once you've twisted it in. Now that you've finished twisting in all of the burlap, I'm going to go back in and add the ribbon. I've added a piece in every other tie, which takes about 2.5 yards, and now I'm going to go on top next with my plaid. So instead of going right on top of the polka dots, I'm going to go into the every other spot that's still empty. And you're going to do the whole wreath again, all the way around. The last one I'm going to add in is the burlap with the red edge. I'm not going to go in every other tie. I'm just going to add it in a few little places for an accent. So of these 2 that I've put in, you're going to need 2.5 yards. Of this one, you'll probably only need 1 yard or 1.5 yards. So just wherever you feel like you want a little bit more to stick out, twist in a piece of this one. Now I'm going to fill in with a little snowy greenery pick. Just chop the end off, leaving a little bit of the stem so you can twist it in. Fluff it out and stick it in your wreath. I just open the ties back up, lay it in there, and twist it. That's what's so nice about these wreaths is you don't even need your hot glue gun. I'm going to add in about 3 of them. Lastly, I'm going to add in this cardinal bird that has a clip on the bottom. I'm not going to glue them. I'm just going to clip him to one of the ends of the stem. That way, if you want to take him out, you can. He's not glued in there permanently. And we're done. So the snowman one I showed you at the beginning is made the exact same way. It is on a smaller frame, the 14-inch wire, but as you can see, once you add in your ribbons and everything, it's filled in nicely. I wanted to show you, I twisted in just pine sparkle greenery the same way I did on the last one. And the snowman, I used a pipe cleaner to add him in. All I did was take a pipe cleaner and wrap it around his hat. I used the red so you won't see it. And I'm going to use this to lay it in the middle and twist it to the wire frame. So just kind of set him in there. Take your pipe cleaner all the way to the back and just twist it around. And again, you can always take him out if you want to and use this wreath all the way through the winter time. Just untwist your ribbons out and change it to neutral for those February and March months when you might not have anything to decorate your door. And he's in there. For more tutorials on how to make wreaths, bows, or anything else you've seen in the store, find us on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, and watch more of our YouTube videos. Thank you! And find our YouTube channel. Nope, hang on. Voila!